As I was going through my healing journey, a couple of people became really important to me. Actually, a lot of people became really important to me. But there was two that we just connected in a really cool way, and truly, I can't imagine my life without them. And we all three lived in the DFW area, and we would see each other on occasion. We would chat. We were, we didn't see each other all the time, but we knew that we were important and that if we needed something, we would have connection and it would be really good. I moved 3 hours away, and one of the other people moved 9 or 10 hours away. And what happened was really a cool thing because we decided we wanted to stay connected. And so now we started doing this. I don't even remember how long ago now. Started meeting once a month or twice a month on Zoom. And so even though now we live farther away from each other, further away from each other, we actually see each other more, at least more on purpose, right? More intentionally. And we had a call yesterday, and it was just usually these calls are about an hour or so, and this one went a little bit longer. And it was just such a good time of connection and talking and sharing our hearts, what's going on in our world. And it made me start to realize that a lot of people don't have that. And as yucky as my past was, and all the relationship chaos and all the things that happened because of the life I was living, this healing journey has provided me with such great friendships, such great relationships, and better relationships with the people in my family. And I don't want women, men or women, to go through hard times or heartache or have a bad life. And yet I know that, and yet I know that if I hadn't have gone through all that, then I wouldn't have been where I am now. And so I find some joy and peace and comfort in knowing that I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. And that somehow, some way, what God said is true is that He'll use it all to make things beautiful. And so I'm really just thankful today, thinking about the people in my life that still connect with me over all these years. September 11th will be 9 years since I started Pathways. And I had started my healing journey just a little bit before started that. Um, but I'm going to do a video in the next couple of days. I want to talk about Celebrate Recovery. I want to talk about Pathways and how they both tied into my healing journey at the beginning and what that looks like now. And how those decisions to participate in something new and different that I wasn't sure of. If you don't have people in your life that you can be real with and get in the mud with, and it doesn't have to be everybody, and it most certainly doesn't have to be on social media. But if you don't have somebody in your life that when something good happens, you can celebrate with, or something bad happens and they can cry with you, or they can be the hands that hold you, my prayer is that you would find that. Safe Heart Connections is an open place for women for sharing, connecting, and being able to learn how to love yourself more fully so that you can have the life you were meant to live. And truly, when I think about the journey that I've been on since 2015, my life is not perfect still. I don't know that it'll ever perfection's not the goal, first of all. But if you'd asked me in 2015 if I would truly love myself and mean it, and love my life and mean it, and it not all be just for show. I was the girl that was known for smiling, still am, but now it's true. Now it's real. And when there's something going on that I need to deal with emotionally, instead of shutting that down, I deal with it so I can get back to the smile. And I like to tell the analogy or think about this. When we were kids, we you had the little Jack in a Box toy. You would wind up and then randomly the thing, like you didn't know when it was going to happen, but you knew it was going to happen. And that's what I think about with emotions. If you start to feel something and you push it down, at some point, it's going to pop up and you're going to have to deal with it. And before you deal with it, usually like in the Jack in a Box situation, it scares the shit out of you. Let's deal with it as it happens as best we can. There is a time and a place to be able to process things. And so to have healing space for that, you don't have to do it exactly in the moment and still not put it off to where it pops out later. I'm encouraging you to find community. We were made to be in a relationship with God and each other. And when we do that, life is just better.